Trauma changes the brain. It rewires the nervous system to stay on high alert. Sleep is fragile, your mind won't shut off. Stress hits fast and lingers way too long. And even when life is stable, your body won't relax. Something's still not right. But likely you push through, you function, you build a life. But any calm that comes, it feels temporary, right? If it comes at all. That's not weakness. It's not a defect. It's not genetics. That's a brain that's stuck. Hi there, I'm Dr. Randy Cale, licensed psychologist and founder of Capital District Neurofeedback. For more than 30 years, I've worked with children and adults whose nervous systems remain stuck in survival mode. But I suspect you're like most who find their way here. You're thoughtful, capable, insightful, likely already putting real effort into getting better. You've done the therapy, the workshops, taken the medication, and you work to understand yourself. But you're here because the stability you're hoping for never really fully took hold, right? So the question becomes, why hasn't this changed for you? Well, it's certainly not insight. It is an effort. It's that the brain is still operating in survival patterns. That's the piece we focus on changing. Neurofeedback is a way of training the brain directly. We begin by measuring the brain's activity, your brain's activity. This allows us to see how your nervous system is stuck in patterns of hypervigilance, overarousal, or shutdown. We then use real-time brainwave feedback to help the brain shift out of survival mode and progress toward calmer, more stable functioning. Over time, the brain learns how to settle instead of staying on high alert. Once the brain shifts out of survival mode, life becomes a different game. This changes and creates room for stability, growth, lasting gains. There's no reliving traumatic events, no forced emotional processing, no need to revisit painful experiences unless you choose to for some reason. We're working at the level where trauma actually leaves its mark in the brain itself. Change the brain's patterns. Everything built on them can begin to change as well. Sleep is deeper and more consistent. Reactions soften. Focus improves. And a steady sense of calm begins to feel real, perhaps for the first time in years or decades. Please understand this. It isn't about erasing your past. It's about helping your brain to stop reacting as if the past is still happening. As your nervous system stabilizes, the past stops running the present, and the future begins to feel possible to you again. For our clients, this is when the approach really clicks that something's working. We're finally working at the level of the problem, the brain itself. So if this feels like the missing piece, let's chat. We can talk through your experience. I'll answer your questions and see if it's a good fit for you. You can schedule a free consult with me using the link right here on this page. Remember, when the brain changes, life changes, and the past no longer has to dictate your future. I look forward to speaking. Take care.